Good evening. We begin First News at 6, hearing from the 17-year-old who was branded.
27 First News reporter Gerry Ricciutti sat down with the teenager and his father today. They described what led up to the assault and the people the victim says are involved.
I wish I would have walked the other way, somewhere else, not down that street.
17-year-old Derek Reber tells me he and a friend were walking down Wilson Street in Struthers a couple weeks ago when they stopped at this house belonging to his cousin, Brian Prima. As Derek and the others were talking, he says several adults in the group challenged him to eat cherries soaked in moonshine.
I tried to eat one. It was like rubber. I had to spit it out, so that's how it all started.
Derek says Prima, a one-time Struthers City Council candidate, and another man held him on the ground. In the meantime, the Poland High School junior tells me a third man, whom he identifies as Andrew Kosak, heated a can of chewing tobacco with a torch and placed the red-hot metal against his hip.
I just felt the heat coming closer, and then, I screamed so loud when he first shoved it in my hip, my voice box cut out.
Derek says Kosak, who has a prior criminal record but hasn't been charged yet in this case, burned him several more times. This week, Prima, along with Ronald Byer and Lori Leiden, were indicted on felonious assault and other charges. Leiden works for the Mahoning County Sheriff's Office and is on administrative leave.
The lady who works at the Sheriff's Department, she gave me some medicine, some type of pills, and marijuana.
In the meantime, the branding incident, which police say was patterned after a scene in the movie Jackass, left Derek in the hospital for a week with third-degree burns that became infected. His dad, Robert, says he's still troubled after seeing the video of Kosak burning his son.
And he just kept pushing, and then I caught a look at his eyes as he looked up, and it was like sadistic, like he enjoyed it.
The three indicted suspects are all due in court later this month. Derek says he'll bear the scars the rest of his life. Gerry Ricciutti, WKBN 27 First News.